there, welcome back to another episode of Second Chance Garden video. So here we have my backup Peruvian White Lightening hot pepper plant seedling. It's doing quite well to the point where it's growing out of its pot. I shouldn't even say it's a pot, it's a little cup. And I will show you the side of this pot and how crazy roots are going. See, the roots are everywhere. And normally you're not supposed to wait until it gets to this stage to repot. So without further ado, let's repot. I have two containers here. One has drainage. I just poked the holes all over and a few on side for good drainage. And the other one doesn't have any. It's just the cup as it is. And I would have put this right outside, at the bottom, and put this one inside of the cup with no drainage so that I can bottom water. And it seems to be working well with other plants, so that's what I wanted to do for this one as well. And I have some potting mix. This one I have not yet tried it before, so I'm excited to give this a shot. It's Pro Mix Urban Garden mix, potting mix, that is. You see a bit of a perlite in it already, and I don't just wanted to use potting mix. I wanted to mix potting mix with other media, and I have another container for that. So here we have, this is a mixture of coconut coir, perlite, and vermiculite. And sometimes I add used ground coffee as well for good nutrients. It's a slow releasing nutrient, and but it's good for the soil. And since I have a lot of used ground coffee anyway, so sometimes I sprinkle that in. This time I'm not going to. But anyway, I'm going to mix these two in this container here. So I'm just going to put the potting mix first, and I'm going to add in some of my non-soil mixture. I wanted to do like in terms of ratio 1:1 and see how it goes. And I'm going to just mix this very quickly. The potting mix is somewhat moist. I can feel it a little bit, but I'm going to spray some water into it to wet this mixture a little bit better before I repot. So I have a sprayer. I'm going to spray. This is just regular water, tap water, and I'm going to just gradually mix this a little bit more. Can use more water here, and maybe this is the way to do this. Okay, maybe that's enough. Yep, not soggy wet, but moist enough to sort of manage the soil a bit easier. So here we go. And it's pretty easy process here, nothing really tricky. So I'm going to leave this non-drainage hold cup alone for now. And I'm going to fill this one with this new mixture that I just made. Since the height of this plant isn't all that much, I'm going to first put soil mixture in here before I take this plant out of this little cup. Roughly halfway through. Maybe I might have put a little too much, but I can always adjust this. So now here we go. I'm going to squeeze this root and the soil out of this crazy little cup. As you can see on top here, it's a little dry. I didn't want it to keep it too wet before I try to pull this thing out. I'm not sure it's helping. Look at that. Here we go. Yeah, the roots had nowhere to go, so it went to the bottom first and then it came back up, and that's what happened. Normally I don't really loosen the roots, but in this case maybe I should just a little bit, just because all roots are going a bit crazy. So here we go. See how it goes. I'm not really able to loosen this all too much, mainly because the soil is very hard, a little on dry side right now, but I'm just kind of teasing it a little. The roots will find their way to expand, so I'm not too concerned about this, but maybe just tease the bottom a little so that they can go deeper. I regret that I just let this go this far, but I just couldn't get around to do this. Yeah, maybe this is okay. I don't want to force this too much, so I'm going to just place this in the middle and start to, well, actually maybe I wanted to position a little bit higher, so I'm going to put, oops, a little bit more soil in here, just loosely. There, does it sit better? Yeah, I think so. So just by holding it, I'm going to fill the gap around the plant. And I'm really expecting this potting mix to do well. I've heard a lot about Pro Mix potting soil. Now, I'm not sure if this particular one that I purchased, it's called Urban Vegetables potting soil, is the best, but it's a very well-known brand, and I'm hoping it does all good things to all of my pepper plants. So every time I need to repot my pepper plants, I would like to use this brand just to test it out and see how it goes this year. Okay, so it was easy, nothing crazy. It's all potted. Here we go. That's it. I'm not burying the stem all too much, just a little bit, I guess. Since I have a little more soil, maybe I can just do more of that just to see. But the stem has developed enough where I'm not expecting new roots to come from the stem. There you go. Okay, just to brush off a little bit of dirt outside, and I'll put it in this cup. Here we go. So that's it. And I will keep you updated with this plant, how it goes. It's doing good so far. It's going smoother than the other one, the original first Peruvian White Lightning plant that I started. So I have high hopes for this one. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching.